Mr. Buffett, let's start with you. Can you tell us what attracted you to MLMIC?
Well, it's exactly the sort of company we like to have become part of Berkshire Hathaway. It's a quality company serving an important constituency where there has to be mutual trust between both parties. It's done it on a very efficient basis so that a greater percentage of a dollar of premium goes directly to protect the doctors that have purchased insurance, and we buy for keeps. I mean, I'm 88, so I probably won't be around 100 years from now. But we're building Berkshire as if it will be. So we are careful about what we do acquire because it's a marriage that is going to last.
Dr. Reed, how about your perspective on your attraction to Berkshire Hathaway?
Yeah, to Warren's point, for MLMIC and for the physicians in New York, there was a real match strategically with your vision, the culture that you've created at Berkshire Hathaway. MLMIC was created in the mid-'70s during a very difficult malpractice market. A lot of companies were abandoning New York State. A number of physicians got together to start a malpractice company. We couldn't practice without malpractice insurance. So the view was always a long-range view. We wanted to be there for physicians forever. And so when we had the chance, Warren, to start talking to Berkshire Hathaway, this was the perfect match of strategic vision. Warren's long-term vision of being in a company and in a market that is there for the long term. That's exactly what we were looking for. And then the tremendous resources, the financial resources of Berkshire Hathaway. We wanted to be able to assure the physicians in New York that if they insured with MLMIC, there was nothing that would come at us that we wouldn't have the resources to deal with, and the resources that would allow us to be much more innovative in the way we approach malpractice insurance in the future, and we want very much to do that. So we're excited about this.
Insuring physicians is really a special form of insurance because if I insure you for your home and strong wind comes along and blows off the roof, what you're concerned about is getting the roof fixed right as fast as you can, and that's that. But with physicians, you're not only insuring them against the financial consequences of their activity, but you're also defending their reputation. I mean, and so there's a different calculus that goes into that. The last thing in the world we want to do is settle some case just to settle a case that shouldn't have been truly a payment made because the physician really didn't do anything wrong. So it's a different calculus. With an auto claim, you just figure out a repair shop and get it done. But we want the physician not only to feel good about the fact that he's been protected, but that his reputation has been protected as well. That's key.
Yeah, and Warren, no question about it. A physician has a malpractice suit lodged against him. It's a very personal thing.
It's personal.
It's not just a financial question. And again, having the resources of Berkshire Hathaway combined with MLMIC, both at rock solid names, adds that reassurance to the physicians that their reputation and certainly their financial future is solid.
It sounds like a powerful shared vision for a successful partnership going forward. Mr. Buffett, do you have any plans to make any changes to MLMIC going forward?
We don't fool with success. No one will see any difference. The only thing that I bring to anything is to spot talent and let it go, and then the one thing that we will do is we will manage investments. But in terms of the operations, in terms of the people that make underwriting decisions, that help people with claims or whatever it may be, Berkshire is a very unusual place. We have 370,000 people in all kinds of activities, from railroads to candy shops or you name it. But we love insurance particularly. But right here in Omaha, which is the headquarters, has been the headquarters for the whole 54 years I've been running it, we have we had 25 people on one floor of a building, and we moved into that building. Well, I moved in there in 1962. Berkshire became part of it in 1965, but we've been in that same building. My car can drive to work without consulting me. It's just back and forth 5 minutes from my home, and so we don't have a whole bunch of MBAs around that are all dying to tell somebody else how to run their business. We count on our managers, and it's worked so far, and we're not going to fool around with a formula that's worked for 54 years. By far the best investment you can make is in yourself. If you invest in yourself, nobody can take it away from you.